So, where'd you meet this guy?
An audition for that De Niro film.
I thought Mr. Weinstein told me that wasn't going through.
Oh, executive assistant knows more than her boss.
You're gonna get me on the crew, right?
You know Bobby better than I do.
So how does audition go?
Just another small town boy who was told one too many times in high school that all it takes to make it in Hollywood is a pretty face and a huge schlong.
But you went on a date with him.
You heard the part about huge schlong, right?
So, the date?
You gotta tell us something.
Yeah. Courtney lives viagrously through you.
Vicariously.
That was called Viagra.
They're two different... Never mind.
Well, let's just say my perfect man would have maybe listened to one word I said instead of staring at my boobs all night.
In a perfect world, we don't meet our soulmate in our teens.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, my soulmate, I'm out of the game. There's still some pretty twisted shit I want to do to the in-betweens, if you know what I mean.
In a perfect world, we'd all have a soulmate.
In a perfect world, everybody'd be bi.
Hey, speak for yourself, man. Making out with some dude don't sound like my idea of perfection one bit. Hey, sugar butt. Guys, this is Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Hey. How do you guys know each other?
Ryan's my roommate, Mags is my ex, and Sid over there is just a pillow better who's got a crush on me.
In your dreams.
So how long ago did you two date?
Oh, 1,000 years ago. Don't worry.
What are you doing here? I thought you had a callback.
Oh, they gave the part to that bitch Bianca.
Well, you know, she does know how to get down on her knees and beg for a job. And she's a bitch.
Right? Well, laters. Are you coming over later?
Still got a vagina?
I thought you were going out with that Russian girl. Svetlana?
You mean Polina? Yeah, why?
Well, because I couldn't help but noticing you just invited another vagina home tonight.
There's plenty of me to go around.
So you can screw as many girls as you want, but those girls have to remain faithful to you.
When a guy sleeps with a bunch of different girls, it's just a guy being a guy. But when a girl does it, she's a skank.
According to whom?
Hey, I didn't make the rules.
Double standard.
Blame God, not me.
In a perfect world, girls could act just like guys without being judged.
Need a light?
Yeah, sure.
I'm Ethan.
Ethan? What would your perfect world look like?
I'm actually more interested in what you guys think. That's why I came over here.
I teach mathematics at UCLA, and based on my observations, I'd say the IQ level of the whole world needs to be increased by at least 10.
Yeah. Ryan, that's what we need. More eggheads. What we need are more Hooters, less work, and more beer.
Right. See, in a perfect world, it would be summer all the time, and ice cream wouldn't make you fat, and everybody would drive a Ferrari.
I'm not saying that the whole world needs to be all rainbows and unicorns, but there's definitely room for improvement.
I can't argue with you there. But do you think that's because that's the way the world is made, or because that's the way mankind has made it?
You seem to have given this a lot of thought.
Well, you see, I'm the creator of the universe.
Say what?
I'm God.
So you're God.
Not from Catholicism, Judaism, Buddhism, or any of the other isms. More like an amalgamation of them all.
And you want our input?
Well, yeah, who better to ask about the characteristics of a perfect world than those who live in it? If you guys are so smart, why don't you tell me what would make the world perfect?
Didn't we already have a perfect world, but you kicked us out for eating an apple?
If you're God, then prove it.
Jake, you used to hide under the bed during thunderstorms when you were a kid. Your first lover was your babysitter's brother, Nick. You were left to raise your two sisters after your father died when you were just 12. You watched your sister sleep with your boyfriend, which is why you haven't talked to her for the last 11 years, and you, Ryan, are desperately in love with Meg.
Enough!
What the hell?
That doesn't prove anything.
It got my attention.
I never told anybody what happened with my sister.
You don't look like God.
I know. I should look like Dumbledore. But, to be honest, I did create the universe. And I think I'm capable of appearing in any form that I want.
This doesn't actually instill much confidence. Not only is my credibility compromised like this, but I have the irresistible urge to call you Poopyhead.
You're Poopy Head.
I know you are, but what am I?
So what do you want us to do again?
I want you to tell me what you think a perfect world would be.
Seriously? It took you 2,000 years to finally ask?
If you're a supreme being, shouldn't you be able to know what a perfect world is?
The exit from Eden was in exchange for free will. When that happened, I had to give up my protection and control.
Well, if I had to say, in a perfect world, there'd be more BJs.
In front of God? Really?
If he is God, he's already seen me at my worst.
He's probably watched you spank it 1,000 times.
This morning, didn't I, big guy?
Yeah, twice. And almost always to ebony porn.
So, the BJ thing.
Is that what you all think would make the world perfect?
Hell no. I'm sorry, guys. But if we have to start liking that, then you guys have to start repaying the favor.
And while we're at it, you need to start paying us more attention in general.
Yeah. You have to start loving chick flicks, going to the farmer's market on Sundays,
And cuddling?
and you have to listen to us.
Okay, maybe we should just revisit this when we've all calmed down.
What if every guy on the planet had a huge schlong?
Girls?
Yeah, we're great with that.
Feel that?
I love this game. What else can we fix?
Give them both big hooters.
Oh, we leave that up to you. We're gonna end up with quadruple Ds.
What about the other thing? Do either of you have an overwhelming urge to satisfy me orally?
Oh, sweetie. Not even the teeniest bit.
Wait, is there a catch?
Yeah, I'm not suddenly gonna turn gay now that I'm huge, am I? No offense, dude, but if I start loving hairy asses, I will run into traffic.
I'm not Peter Cook or Liz Hurley.
So no hidden motives.
I didn't say you wouldn't pay for your sins, dude. Just that I didn't assign some guy with horns and a pitchfork to manage that for me.
Why are you always so sad, Courtside?
You're not sad. I just seem that way when I'm with Maggie.
You chicks overthink things, I'm telling you. You're a hot girl.
Come on, Maggie's ridiculous.
Well then, why don't you just go find yourself some ugly friends?
That's what she did with me.
Then if you're her ugly friend, then I'd love to meet yours.
The retrial of Anthony Rizzoli ended in an acquittal today of the famed city administrator. The jury took less than 30 minutes of deliberation before it came back with a not guilty verdict. In other news, Paul Black-Scumminich's re-election was announced today. He and his running mate, Jonathan Weiner, won in a landslide despite their respective convictions of fraud, money laundering, bribery, and election fixing.
See, that pisses me off.
The world's full of corrupt politicians that get away with murder. Well, I once got 30 days for spitting on a cop.
Those dicks get to go back to their mansions while the rest of us have to scrape by and make an honest living.
You spat on a cop?
Oh, honey, he deserved it.
In a perfect world, guys like this would get thrown into prison with a big black cellmate.
Why do you start everything with, oh honey?
Hun, when you're as sweet as me, honey gets all over everything. And why does he have to be black?
Because I want this guy butt raped, and you guys are equipped to do the most damage.
Why do you keep going there, Max?
Because it hurts.
Rough night?
Having some second thoughts about those penis upgrades.
Whoa. Slow your roll, magpie. Okay, if you want to protect the caboose, just stop giving it up. No need for everyone else to suffer.
Are we just gonna sit around here and talk about anal sex all night in front of God?
What did you have in mind, Ryan?
How about a public ass whipping?
Dude, we were just joking around.
No, I mean for the politicians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Take these guys out to the field and whip their bare asses with a coat hanger.
Yeah, and then bring a big black guy out there to butt rape them.
Jesus, will you let it go?
I had to go home and sit on a popsicle.
So you want these guys punished more than just prison?
Yeah. I want justice.
You go, girl.
Let me hear you testify.
I want to turn on my TV and see this guy getting electrocuted all day.
That's what I'm talking about. 20 years in the electric chair.
Well, what do you guys think?
I'm good with it.
Fine with me.
After a court-mandated ass whipping, Anthony Rizzoli will be tied up in Swatley Field for a public spanking, followed by a punitive urination. Those planning to stop by tonight to pee on Mr. Rizzoli are encouraged to show up early, as parking is expected to be limited.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
The Electrocution Channel. All electrocution, all the time. Next up, Barry Madoff with Low Voltage. Tell them what they won, Johnny. Winners of today's grand prize will enjoy first-class accommodations for two to Washington, D.C. Stay in the penthouse of the luxurious Bonalutzer Hotel. Tickets to a Broadway show. Dinner at the world-famous Tuscany restaurant. Finally, you and a loved one will take a dump on Barry Madoff.
Things are getting really weird.
Yeah, it's like watching a car accident in slow motion.
I can't look away. Come on, ass face. You take notes, Ethan. This is what's wrong with the world.
Silver Hondas?
People that drive slow in the fast lane.
Sure. Famine, floods, genocide. It all pales in comparison to a slow guy on a freeway.
Look at this jerk. He's got 20 people collecting behind him, and he's totally oblivious.
What we need is something better than a horn to send this message.
Yeah, like a rocket launcher.
What if, instead of the horn, every car was equipped with electric seats that give you a shock every time somebody honked at you? Nothing happened. Did anything happen?
Honk the horn again.
Honk again. He didn't get out of the way. That was awesome.
Councilman Rizzoli, you hereby apologize and solemnly swear from this day forth not to be such a complete scumbag bag of shit. Fuck you. I hereby bequeath unto you your court-mandated ass whipping as set forth in the Spanking Act of 1934.
Ow! Ow!
I can't believe this is happening.
This is getting a little creepy. Come on, I was just coming back to move my car.
You had all your friends come to help, right?
How much is this gonna cost? $65 and a SOTF. What's a SOTF?
A slap on the face. You born on Mars or something?
You're gonna slap my face?
It's $600 without the corporal credit waiver.
What the hell are you talking about?
You want to pay it now? I can save you a trip to the DMVS.
What's that?
The Department of Motor Vehicles and Slapping. Why you keep asking stupid questions? You on drugs?
Because I can't believe the state condones a smack on the face for parking in front of a fire hydrant.
Where did you just come from?
We just watched Rizzoli get his spanking.
So it's okay for a city councilman to get a court-mandated beating, but not you. What makes you so special?
You know? Nothing. I'm sorry I bothered you.
So, do you want the slap now, or do you want to wait in line at the DMVS for 6 hours?
Guess Jesus fucking Christ.
You have yourselves a nice day.
You too.
Oh my fucking god! That was awesome!
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Guys, you're not gonna believe what happened to me tonight.
You finally figured out that big round thing coming out of your car dashboard is the steering wheel?
You just realized an empty boob is not a compliment?
You just figured out that concentrate on the orange juice package is not an instruction.
No. So, me and Anna were having dinner, and after I gave the waitress my credit card, she comes back later and says that my card's expired.
Dude, your card's always expired.
Yeah, I know. So then she asked me if I want head, ass, or gut.
What's that mean?
That's what I said. So Anna just blurts out ass.
Yeah, I bet she did.
It's even weirder. About 2 minutes later, 6 busboys come out and bend Anna over the table and start spanking her ass with a spatula.
Jesus, what did you do?
It was over before I knew what was happening. She just sits back down and just finishes her cheesecake.
Looks like our little attempt to change the world changed a lot more than we thought it would.
Yeah. So, what happened to you guys?
We went to go watch Rizzoli get his bare ass spanked about 50 times. Just like we told Ethan.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Well, I gotta get going.
All right, babe. Where are you off to?
Got a hot date with the Marine. Hope he's a drill instructor. You know what I mean? Bye. I'm not gonna say a word. Let's see if he gets the irony.
Did I just get blown off?
Not so much fun when you're on the receiving end, is it?
Man, that's jacked up. How can she do this to me?
So you get to do whatever you want, but when the same rules apply to everyone, it's not as much fun?
I wonder if there's a lesson we can all learn from that.
I love it. I mean, all those times you screwed around on me, and now you're finally getting a taste of your own medicine.
This blows. Ethan. What are you gonna do to me like that, dog?
I had nothing to do with that.
It's totally not fair.
So how much are you behind anyway?
Only about 2 months.
Serves you right.
Why? She's already living with her new boyfriend anyway. I know it.
So what? The money's for child support, not alimony. Why didn't you pay? I know you're not broke. Yeah, you just got off a 12-week shoot.
I just forgot, okay? Besides, she's got more money than me anyway.
So what's the letter say?
I don't know. I really can't understand it. Here.
To Jake Cooper. Mr. Cooper, we request that you pay all late child support payments in the amount of $9,000 immediately, plus $225 in interest and penalties. The District Court of Los Angeles has also demanded that you show up this Tuesday, June 19th at 9 a.m. for a court-mandated spanking.
Does that mean I'm getting spanked?
Means I better write a check to my cable company today. Hey, Daddy. Huh? I think he just cut that guy off.
Screw him. Here, give me that letter.
She jumped up high and she fell on the ground and skinned her little knee and made a horrible sound. She got right up and she tried it again and smiling all the way with her unstoppable grin. Take time, do what you're gonna do and just smile, you're gonna see it through. Your wings are gonna sprout and lift you off the ground. Oh no, take A corner sprout and you will learn to fly.